Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to start another chapter, that is subphylum Vertebrata. These are a group of organisms. They are chordates with a spinal cord or spinal column. And why they are called vertebrate? Due to the presence of serially arranged vertebrae. As they possess serially arranged vertebrae, they are called vertebrates. Okay. And another term also there for the subphylum Vertebrata, that is craniata, because their brain is encased in cranium. That is why it is called craniata. Then we can move to its general features. Notocode. We know that notocode is one of the diagnostic feature of chordate, and as it get evolved to vertebrate from primitive chordates, this notocode is replaced by vertebral column. More evolved structure, vertebral column. Notocode is replaced by vertebral column. Next. Head, a distinct head we can see in vertebrates, and cranium also present for encasing the brain. Then regarding the integument means skin. Skin consists of two parts. An outer epidermis. Outer epidermis, it is composed of stratified epithelium. Stratified epithelium means it consists of multi-layered cells. That type of epithelium is called stratified. Stratified means multi-layered epithelium. And below that another layer called dermis. It is composed of connective tissue. Okay. Then they possess endoskeleton. Endoskeleton means skeletal structure seen inside the body. And those skeletal structures are of or composed of bony or cartilaginous substance. Bony means it's very hard. Cartilaginous means it's smooth. Then muscular pharynx is present. In the case of fishes, that pharynx is perforated by gills. When coming to tetrapods, tetrapods means organisms, those possess four limbs. In those animals, the pharynx is a source, or it carry many glands in its wall. Then coming to digestive system. Digestive system is very muscular, extensible, and its position where ventral below to the vertebral column. Liver and pancreas are present. This is about digestive system. Next slide. Regarding the circulatory system, it possesses multi-chambered ventral heart. Ventral means its location is ventral side. And it is closed, means blood is circulating through closed blood vessels. RBC is present with hemoglobin. Then coelom, we can classify, we can name by two names, pericardial cavity and pleuroperitoneal cavity. In the case of subphylum Vertebrata, means both are coelom itself. But why they are getting some distinct names? I will show us the difference between these two terms. Let me see that. Here, pleuroperitoneal cavity means it's a cavity that enclosing the lungs and abdominal viscera. It's a cavity where we can see this is the cavity. It's a cavity. In that cavity, in that space, which all structures are present, lungs and abdominal viscera, abdominal organs. So, I think you understand that pleuroperitoneal cavity means is a cavity, and it includes or hold lungs and abdominal vessel. Then pericardial itself, we can understand that cardial means something relating with the heart. Same thing. Pericardial means this is the space between the two layers of the pericardium that covers or wraps the heart. We know that heart is covered with the pericardium. It has two layers, and between the two layers a space is there. That space is pericardial cavity. Next slide. Excretory system. Excretory system is composed of kidney itself, glomerular kidney. Glomerular kidney means we know that I think you have learned in your lower classes regarding the structure of kidney. And inside the kidney we can see numerous nephrons, and inside that nephrons glomerulus is present. So that's why it is calling like glomerular kidney. Then endocrine system. Endocrine system is present throughout the body. Then paired appendage is also present. Then coming to classification. Subphylum Vertebrata is classified into two divisions. They are Echnada and Gnathostomata. Echnada and Gnathostomata, both these terms we have. Yeah, you're familiar in the former chapters. And this Gnathostomata is again divided into two superclasses, species and Tetrapoda. Regarding this also we have learned in the former chapters. Next, there is another system of classification also for vertebrates, that is primitive jawless vertebrates and jawed vertebrates. Jawless and jawed. And the jawed vertebrates again can classify into Echnada and Gnathostomata. Nothing here, it's only showing another type of classification of vertebrates. You just need to understand that. Okay. Next division, Echnada. We are going to learn more about Echnada. A means absent, Gnada means jaw. By that itself we can understand that they include jawless fishes. It is evolved in Ordovician period. All the fishes coming under this class are extinct. None of the members present today. Then Ostracodermae. That class is fossils are available. Then we are moving to silent features of Echnada. Which all structures are absent? Jaws absent. We know that. Then teeth absent, because the jaws itself absent means teeth also most probably will be absent. Paired appendages are absent. Genital ducts are also absent. Then roof of the cranium. Cranium means roof of the cranium. It is membranous. Okay. Then vertebral column. Regarding the vertebral column, it composed of vertebral column is represented by a persistent notochord in the case of Echnadans. Neural tube is present. It is very fibrous. Regarding the nostril, there is a single nostril is present and it is medial. Means position wise it is located dorsally and also in middle portion. Then gill slits, about 7 to 14 pairs of gill slits are present. Hypophyseal sac is present. What is hypophyseal sac? Hypophyseal sac means it is a pit where we can see that in the roof of the mouth of vertebrates. In the case of vertebrates, it's a roof of the mouth contain a pit. That pit is called the hypophyseal sac. I think it is concerned with olfaction-like function. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, because in Echnadans, it is associated with a nasal pit. So that's why we can think that it has some function relating with the olfaction, means smelling. Ear. it has, yes, internal ear. Internal ear is developed in this ignorance. I don't know whether you have learned the different structures, internal structures of ear in your lower classes. Anyway, ear we can divide to external ear, middle ear, and internal ear. And the internal ear is concerned with controlling our position, orientation, balancing everything. And for orientation and balancing, the main structure regulating that position and orientation is semicircular canals. And in ecgnathes, internal ear is present with two semicircular canals. Kidneys are elongated kidneys are present in ecgnathes, and the kidney are archinephric. Archinephric means as evolution is on progress. So ecgnathes are primitive forms. So this is a archinephric duct. A duct is there, and depending upon the stage of evolution. In primitive forms, this duct's anterior portion modified and developed to kidney. Such type of kidney is called archinephric. If the middle portion of this duct developed to kidney, then it becomes mesonephric. Okay, like that. Next, pineal apparatus is present. Pineal apparatus means it is a median outgrowth from the roof of the diencephalon. Diencephalon means it's the part that pave way for the development of forebrain structures. I will show you that. Diencephalon is the region of the embryonic vertebrate neural tube that give rise to anterior forebrain structure. That is diencephalon. So, in the diencephalon, there is a median outgrowth from the roof. It's called the pineal apparatus. It is well developed in ecgnathes. Then larval stages. They are microphagus, means it feeds on microorganisms. Phagus means feeding. And they possess endostyle. What is endostyle? We have very clearly learned about what is endostyle in our former chapters. Then ecgnatha, again we can classify it to cyclostomata and ostracodermy. We are going to class cyclostomata. Cyclostomata are primitive and also they are jawless because it is a class of ecgnatha. So it's very clear that they are jawless. Common name is lampreys. Then silent features of cyclostomata. This is an image. This is an image of cyclostomata. Look at its body. What is its appearance? It is elongated. Body is rounded. And also eel-like. Eel. I think you know that eel means നെടുമീൻ എന്ന് പറയും. കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടായിരിക്കും. Okay, anyway, that's what eel-like. Body is like eel-like. Rounded, elongated body. Skin is soft and smooth. Skin, if we look, it is very soft and smooth. Exoskeleton is absent, means no scales are present on its outer side. Jaws are absent because it's an ecgnathan, class of ecgnathan. And mouth is present with it is circular and also suctorial. It is capable for sucking function, sucking type of feeding. The nasal opening is present. It is single and is located middle position. Skeleton is cartilaginous, not bony. Persistent notochord is present. Two-chambered heart is present. Aortic arches are there. Aortic arches are some blood vessels itself. And these blood vessels later can give rise to great arteries of neck and head. These aortic arches later can modify and develop to greater arteries, greater blood vessels of neck and head. Gonad is single without any ducts. Development is direct or indirect. And example for this class is petromyzon. Next we are going to see about petromyzon. What's the common name of petromyzon? It's called a lamprey. This is image. And how we can classify or divide its body? Body we can divide to head, trunk and tail. Elongated body, laterally compressed. Laterally compressed means I think you know that from both sides it is compressed, laterally compressed. And mouth is with a buccal funnel or more modified is a type of sucker. And in that sucker we can see many small outgrowths called papillae. Then regarding the position of the mouth, this is the mouth. It is located at the bottom of the sucker. This is the sucker, and towards the bottom of the sucker is the location of mouth. And the mouth possesses so many horny teeth, a protrusible tongue also present, and it exhibit parasitism type relationship. Parasitism means it always seen associated with some other organism, and it makes its living by taking benefit out of its host. And the host is harmed because of its association. That types of association is parasitism. In this image we can see that this fish always seen attached to the body of another fish and suck its blood as its food. Eyes are present. It is lateral without eyelids. Pineal organ is present. Pineal organ, we know that pineal organ is located inside the brain. In our case, it is responsible for the secretion of melatonin. It's a hormone that regulates our biological clock, our daily timing of our daily routines, cyclical pattern. So that's the pineal organ. Here also pineal organ is present. Then nostril is present. That much regarding this slide. Next, 7 gill clefts are present. Gill cleft, don't be feel strange about this term. Cleft means simply the opening. Means gill opening or perforations of the pharynx. That itself is clefts. So 7 clefts we can see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 clefts we can see here. And all these clefts are separated by interbrachial septa. Septa means a small membranous partition is present for separating each cleft from other. Then excretion is through anus. It is located at the base of the tail. Then urinogenital opening also present. It is on a papilla. Papilla means a small projection behind the anus. Skin. Skin is slimy and also smooth. Lateral lines are present. Lateral line you can see along this side on both sides. Then fins. Dorsal fin and anal fin are present, but pectoral fin and pelvic. Pectoral fin usually seen here. This portion. No, sorry, this portion just near to the eyes. Pelvic fin we can see somewhere here. If it is present, need to present somewhere here. Anyway, both the pectoral and pelvic fins are absent. Skeleton is cartilaginous. Reproduction, how? Sexes are separate. Oviparous means is egg-laying type. Fertilization is external. Larva is present. Its larva is called ammosid larvae. This is the image of its larvae. It's somewhat similar to a branchiostomata. that we have learned in the last chapter. So it is laterally compressed body. It possesses notochord, oral hood is there like brachiostomata. Endosole is present, epipharyngeal groove also present. These are about ammosid larva. Then class Ostracodermae. Ostracodermae have extinct, they are extinct jawless vertebrates. All the members are extinct. What are the salient features? They are found in fresh water. And the important and notable feature of this organism, this type of fishes, is having a head armor. Armor means a strong outer covering over its head. It possesses a head armor. It's a very distinguishable character. Single nostril is present, mouth is present, and its body is covered with some strong dermal plates in array. There is no endoskeleton. There is no internal skeleton. And some form has paired fin. Paired fin where behind the head. Okay, with this we finish today's class and this chapter. Thank you.